good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. In this video today, we are going to be ranking the top 10 small forwards in NBA 2K21. Now, these are only primary small forwards. So, Opal Braun, for example, is not going to be on this list because he is a primary power forward. And so, you know, he's not a primary small forward, so he will not be included on this particular list. Before we dive into the top 10, if you are new to my channel and love my team content, please consider smashing that subscribe button. Upload content every single day. Listen, I don't remember the last time we didn't post a video. I think, actually, there's been one day in like the last 200 days in which I haven't posted a video. If you guys do love my team content, please consider smashing the subscribe button. Let's hop in to number 10 on my list. Coming in at number 10 on my list is a card in which there are only two up on the auction house right now. In pink diamond moments, LeBron James. 6'9", 250 pounds. The thing I love about this LeBron is he's just a better version of the other pink diamond. He has an 86 3 ball on his base card, 90 driving dunk, 83 ball handle. Look at the defense, 93 perimeter defense, 94 speed, 88 speed ball, as well as at 93 lateral quickness. Now, tendency-wise, 93 driving dunk tendency. Defensive tendencies here for LeBron are pretty solid all the way around. 8 Hall of Famers, dimer, contact, finisher, fits, footwork, pass, fake, maestro. 44 on gold. Now, this is the big difference between this LeBron and the other Halloween kind of possessed LeBron, is that all of these badges are now on gold for this LeBron James. Now, again, he's still on current gen, has that broken release. On next gen, this card might be a top 5 small forward in the game, if you want me to be completely honest with you. But on current gen, I just can't put him any higher because of that broken release. Stat-wise, badge-wise, he is very, very good. Does he compare to the Opal LeBron? Not really. Like, the Opal LeBron is just still so much better than this card. That's why I honestly can't go any higher with this LeBron. This LeBron is solid, but, I mean, compared to this, the other LeBron or other cards on my list, and his broken release on current gen, I can't put him any higher than number 10 on my top 10 small forward list. Coming in at number 9 for me is a guy that I have ran for a very long time in pink diamond, Cam Reddish. Now, his time eventually is going to come, and it's going to come pretty soon. Honestly, I tried running Melo over him. I didn't really love Carmelo, and so I went back to Cam Reddish. 6'8", 205 pounds, 88 3-ball, 90 driving dunk, 86 ball handle. And the thing I like about Cam is he's a great all-around perimeter player. 88 perimeter defense, a 90 speed, 86 speed ball, as well as that 88 lateral quickness. Tendency-wise, 95 driving dunk tendency. Hopping on down to the defensive tendencies here, which are not very good all the way around. 8 Hall of Famers, catch and shoot, pick dodger, chase the artist, pogo stick, showtime, space creator, stop and go, and tireless shooter. That's part of the reason I love Cam Reddish. Although he only has 8 Hall of Famers, they are all very, very souped up badges. And then you look at the gold badges. Like, I know I personally badged mine out, but you don't really need to add that much to the card. Obviously, should I upgrade Deadeye and badges like that? Absolutely. But his base card isn't really lacking that much, and I absolutely love this Cam Reddish card. Honestly, for longevity, he can play till the end of the year. Just because he can give you everything you honestly need. That is why I love Cam Reddish, coming in at number 9 on my top 10 small forward list. Now, this one honestly makes me very, very sad. Coming in at number 8 is Pink Diamond Grant Hill. One of my favorite cards in the game, and honestly, get a little emotional talking about my mans. Absolutely love Grant Hill. I always will. 6'8", 225 pounds, only an 83 3-ball, which hurts him. 96 driving dunk, 86 ball handle. Defensively, 80 steal, 87 perimeter defense, 95 speed, as well as that 94 lateral quickness. And that's why Grant Hill is just next level. The speed and lateral quickness. 100 driving dunk tendency, hopping on down to the defensive tendencies, which are pretty solid all the way around. 9 Hall of Famers, corner specialist, acrobat, relentless, finisher, fits, footwork, showtime, downhill, quick first step, 29 on gold, catch and shoot, diamond, pickpocket, big dodger, clamps, hard crusher, interceptor, intimidator, as well as handles for days. He does have unpluckable as well on silver, so that's very, very important as far as the secondary ball handler is concerned. Now, his release is kind of hard to green, so the gold flexible is something you love to see on Grant Hill. Honestly, he ran on my squad for a very, very long time. Similar to Cam Reddish, they kind of held it down in the backcourt for me. Sad to see Grant Hill go, but I'm excited for when 2K does decide to release the Galaxy Opal Grant Hill. Think of him as maybe a possibility for the next token market update. Grant Hill coming in at number 8 on my top 10 small forward list. Coming in at number 7 is a guy that I personally have never used in the game. I didn't do a gameplay on this card. I never have used Galaxy Opal Rick Barry. Nonetheless, I've seen people use him, and he can do his thing. 6'7", 205 pounds, 94 3-ball with a very quick release. 85 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 94 steal. The perimeter and interior defense isn't great. I mean, a 78 interior or 78 perimeter, 80 interior. Decent enough rebounder for Rick Barry. 89 speed, as well as that 86 lateral quickness. Tendency-wise, 90 driving dunk tendency. Hopping on down to the defensive tendencies here, which are not great, but they're not terrible. You know, 80 pass interception tendency, 70 on-ball steal, 85 contest shot. So they're decent enough tendencies. 17 Hall of Fame badges, as well as 15 on gold. The big thing is you are going to be able to add 6 badges to him, which is going to total to bring you to a total of 38 total badges. Still, for a Galaxy Opal, 38 compared to like what T-Mac has, it's just hard to compare him. Hall of Fame catch and shoot acrobat, relentless finisher, tireless defender, fits footwork, pro touch, flexible, green machine, range extender, tireless shooter, and volume shooter. The 15 gold badges, including corner specialist, pick dodger, chase artist, clamps, clutch shooter, high zone hunter, slippery off ball. Now he does come with steady shooter as well. Now if you fully badge him out, you know, you give him the intimidator, interceptor, pickpocket, stuff like that, as well as maybe showtime, handles for days, quick. The problem with this card is he lacks so much, like quick first step, space, creator, stop, and go dead. Like he just lacks so many badges that it's tough to put him any higher than number 7 on my top 10 small forward list. Now, I might be a little bit biased, but I can't go any higher with Junior Bridgeman than number 6 on my list. 6'5", 6'7" wingspan, badge-wise is incredible, has Hall of Fame showtime, has showtime dunks, and I mean, he has Hall of Fame quick first step, handles for days, Hall of Fame clamps. Like, stat-wise, badge-wise, and release-wise, this card should be a top card in the game. But it's hard for me to put Junior Bridgeman any higher after I did my gameplay with him. Tendency-wise, offensively is fine, defensively decent enough. Sigs-wise, Kobe Bryant release on quick. It's just something I don't like. He doesn't have the Curry escape. His dribble sigs aren't very good. Yes, he has a speed glitch on current gen, but there's just something about this card that I'm not a huge fan of. Maybe it's his interior. I don't know. Maybe it's because he's not a great rebounder. It's just, it really doesn't make sense why I don't like this card. You look at the badges, yes, you put range extender, you put flexible, you put some other badges on him. He should be a top card in the game. Realistically, he should be. It's just, personally, I've never been a big fan of Junior Bridgeman and kind of the way he plays. But that's my opinion. That's why he's number 6 on my top 10 small forward list. Coming in at number 5 for me is Pink Diamond PG-13. Now, we're going to find one that's badged out basically all the way, because I think a fully badged out PG is so underrated in the game. 6'9", 220 pounds, and just think, at the small forward position, this might be why I like PG over Junior, just because of their height. And this one obviously has a shoe, but a 94 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, 90 ball handle. Look at the defense. 93 steal, 97 perimeter with this shoe. Comes with a 93 speed as well as that 94 lateral quickness. Tendency-wise, 95 driving dunk tendency for PG-13. Looking at the defensive tendencies, which are pretty solid all the way around as well. Hall of Fame catch and shoot, relentless finisher, chase the artist, pogo stick, showtime, quick first step, space creator, and tireless shooter. So similar to Cam Reddish, where you talk about guys with good Hall of Fame badges, Paul George is another one. Gold corner specialist, pick dodger, clamps, interceptor, intimidator, heart crusher. Like, he's got it all. Handles for days, dead eye, green machine, range extender, hot start. Does his base card come with steady shooter? That's what I'm wondering. This is his base card. If he does, I mean, it's not something that I've noticed. I was gonna say, I don't think his base card comes with steady shooter. Can I look at it and make sure here? Because I want to make sure I'm delivering the. Yeah, he doesn't come with steady shooter. I was gonna say, I don't remember my Paul George ever having a steady shooter badge. So then you look at it, he can get flexible as well as comes with that bronze consistent finisher. So look at the badges he doesn't have. I mean, he basically has everything he needs outside of unpluckable. You know, you're not gonna want to use Paul George as your primary ball handler, anything like that, but he can go get you a bucket, especially with that Hall of Fame showtime. Coming in at number 4 for me is a card that I'm still kind of undecided on, in Pink Diamond Danny Granger. Now, I want to say this card is super good, definitely better than Paul George, but there's just something holding me back. 6'9", 228 pounds, 92 3-ball, 80 driving dunk, 86 ball handle. Defensively is good enough with 90 speed and an 87 lateral quickness. Tendency-wise, a 95 driving dunk tendency. Hopping on down to the defensive tendencies, which are serviceable enough. 8 Hall of Famers, catch and shoot, quarter specialist, flexible, high zone hunter, range extender, slippery, off-ball, tireless shooter, and volume shooter. 30 gold badge, including pick dodger, chase the artist, clamps, heart crusher, interceptor, intimidator. Like, he's got basically everything he needs. You look at the badges you might want to apply to a Danny Granger type of card, and the only one that I really see that he needs is showtime. Outside of that, he is very complete. Now, when you compare him to Paul George, Danny Granger is a much better shooter. He's going to be able to create his shot a little bit better. But on the flip side of things, Paul George is a better defender. So you can go back and forth whether you'd rather have Paul George or Danny Granger in a comp type setting. I just think the majority of the community, because of his release, will take Danny Granger 10 times out of 10. Coming in at number 3 on my top 10 small forward list is Galaxy Opal Jimmy Butler. Now I'm gonna find one pretty badged up so I can show you guys what he's like when he is badged up here. So I think this one is pretty badged, it looks like here. So I'll just kind of show you. 6'7", 232 pounds, 93 ball, 90 driving dunk, 86 ball handle. Look at the defense. 93 steal, 95 perimeter defense, 92 speed, as well as that 96 lateral quickness. So similar to kind of Paul George in kind of the defensive stats. 95 driving dunk tendency, defensive tendencies are absolutely incredible for JB. 17 Hall of Famers: catch and shoot, acrobat, pick dodger, intimidator, off-ball pass, tireless defender, downhill, quick first step, flexible, green machine, tireless shooter, and volume shooter. 31 golds, comes with corner specialist, diamond, pickpocket, chasing artist, clamps, hard crusher, interceptor, as well as showtime, bailout, handles for days, space creator, stop and go, unpluckable, deadeye, hot zone hunter, hot start, and range extender. So when you look at things, here's what I'll say about Jimmy Butler. He is, in my opinion, he's separated himself from a guy like Danny Granger. I know DBG is going to disagree with me, say that Danny Granger is better than Jimmy Butler. Listen, I get it. Danny Granger's got a better release, but that's about it. Everything else, Jimmy Butler's has. Danny Granger has 2 inches and a better release. Jimmy Butler is just that more well-rounded type of a player. I feel like I need to try Jimmy Butler out again, but it's just kind of tough considering my shooting guard position right now. Now, I'm not going to lie with you guys. I strongly considered putting this guy at number 1, but I know I would have gotten absolutely flamed in my comment section. So coming in at number 2 is probably my favorite small forward in the game, and Jack Marin, the lawyer. 6'7", 200 pounds, 93 3-ball, 90 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 88 steal, a 98 perimeter defense, a 90 speed ball acceleration, as well as a 93 lateral quickness. Tendency-wise, 95 driving dunk tendency. Defensive tendencies are very, very solid through and through. Badge-wise, 18 Hall of Famers: difficult shots, acrobat, relentless finisher, hard crusher, intimidator, off-ball pest, contact finisher, fancy footwork, slithery, downhill, handles for days, quick first step, unpluckable on Hall of Fame, flexible on Hall of Fame, hot start, slippery, off-ball, tireless shooter, and volume shooter. 28 golds, catch and shoot, lob city passer, dimer, pickpocket, pick dodger, chaser, artist, clamps, interceptor, rebound, chaser. Now I did put gold showtime on this card, but other than that, he is very, very complete. I personally absolutely love his release as well. So that's the thing. He doesn't come with deadeye, stop and go. Those are some of the other badges I would consider putting on this Jack Marin card. But I'm telling you guys right now, I don't even have corner specialist on him, but anytime I take any shot with him, I know it's going to be green because of the release and shooting badges he has. Coming in at number 1 on my top 10 small forward list is the dentist, Terry Dischinger. Now the thing about it is I prefer Jack because I'm more comfortable with him, but the majority of the community is better with Terry Dischinger. Probably 6'7", 7'3", wingspan, hot spots from everywhere behind the arc, 93 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, 93 speed ball, 86 ball handle, 93 speed acceleration, as well as a 94 lateral quickness. The big thing for him is he has Hall of Fame range and Hall of Fame showtime. That's the big difference between him and Jack. Jack, on the other hand, has Hall of Fame handles for days, Hall of Fame unpluckable, so they do give you some different stuff. They really, truly do. It's really preference based. I know Jack has Hall of Fame heart crusher as well. You can debate him back and forth. Just the majority of the community is going to say Terry's better, and I can't really disagree because the Hall of Fame range and showtime. Tendency-wise, 100 driving dunk tendency, similar to Jack, has very good defensive tendencies. Rudy's release, Melo's upper on quick, very smooth release. Pro 2 size ups for both him and Jack. Pro 8 tween for Terry, but it's not as nearly as good as it was last year. And again, he is obviously going to have the showtime dust. Overall, I think the majority is going to think and believe and have success with Terry Dischinger as my best small forward in NBA 2K21. Alright, that is going to wrap it up for my top 10 small forwards in NBA 2K21. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If I missed out on anybody, make sure to comment them down below because I'm sure I missed out on at least 1 or 2 guys. Remember, this is only primary small forwards such as like a Zion, Anton. They're not going to be on the list. But make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys and have a blessed day.